Y'all already know what it is. It's director Mr. E and the Triple D Revenge cast. Y'all go look up Triple D Revenge on Tubi and Amazon. Y'all go watch it 3, 4, 5 times, man. Shout out to Real Life Street Stars. Y'all subscribe and like these videos on YouTube.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. Know what time it is. Real life street stars, man. Y'all put your hands in. Oh Lord! #1 movie in America! #1 movie on Tubi! Yeah! Man, I watched 3 times. I was sick as hell this week, man. I watched 3 times. I got some questions, man. There's some questions now. I got some questions. But the first question I got is, what took so long for y'all to drop the movie? Where have been?
They got on my
10th project. This nigga still.
They got on about it, man. Nah, it was just, it's a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't understand about making movies, as far as like just paperwork and clearances and a lot of business, a lot of front office stuff that we had to take care of. You know what I mean? I wanted it out better than everybody. You know what I mean? My investors looking at me crazy, but we was able to get it out.
All right, look like you got damn near the whole cast here. And I want to make sure everybody introduce themselves and the character they play. And let's just go down. Who got a mic? All right, let's just start. Let's go. Goddamn, the ambassador.
Hi guys, my name is Bebe, and I played myself.
Did you die in the first 5 minutes? And for those who, spoiler alert.
Thank you.
Spoiler alert, he lives.
The super producer, Mr. E, for letting me play myself. Give me a round of applause.
I got a question for Bebe.
Yes.
Would you say that you were a trustworthy character in the movie?
Yes, I am trustworthy.
Right.
I think so. I would have to say yes. I am very trustworthy.
Wait. No, Fred, did your character have a name? Like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Bebe.
Big facts. All right, let's go down. T.
I'm Tara Alicia. I played Lily, the door girl. Make sure you tip me.
For real. I'm still waiting.
My name is Chase Pat. I play Simon.
Big Pat.
That scene right out the gate.
Yeah, out the gate, nigga. Come on, nigga.
My name is Jared Tucker. I play Flip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Big J. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
You definitely kid that shit, bro. I just gotta let you know, bro. You's a funny ass nigga, man. If I never got a chance to tell
Give him
you.
his flowers now, goddamn.
What up, man? My name is Andre Dean, and I play Dio, man.
Definitely had a dope.
Dio, you did.
For those who watched the first movie, your character was Dero, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Had to make a little change.
Okay.
But we love the role.
Now,
Much love. I appreciate the opportunity. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Y'all know who I am.
Yeah, we seen it. We seen it. Switch it up.
I'm Akira Michelle, but I am Officer Janet. Y'all should have said the best for last.
I know, right.
But we going to get into that later.
There you go.
Came home and gave her man a threesome.
Yeah. Wasn't his birthday or shit?
All heroes don't wear capes.
Christmas or nothing. He just here.
Nah, cause I gotta laugh.
Go ahead.
I gotta laugh. I got a mic on.
I'm Roderick Official Watson. I play the character J Cash, the literary guy who can't read.
Yeah, man. I saw that.
He really can't read.
No,
like,
hey.
he really can't read though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He really can't read.
Yeah.
I had to look at him too. It'd be a lot of questions. I had to be like,
Yeah, he really can't read. Like we had a coloring book for the script.
Yeah. For real. Ooh, the big bad.
What's good? This is boy Lamar Straight. I play Big Lou.
Big Lou. Oh, man. The Terrifier.
These chestnut checkers, nigga.
All right, and Misty, the director.
hold on.
Oh, yeah. Hey, give it to him. Give it to him, flout.
Boy, stop it.
Who's you?
My name is Mr. E. I not only am I the director character, but I also play a character called Ray.
Okay.
Ray. So
All right, let's do it like this. For the first Triple D movie, that was very Dallas based with rappers, Dallas music, and it seemed like it's like a over glorified music video. Like, man, we're gonna tell a story, but then playing some music, get some rappers here.
Right.
But this movie, you went a totally different route. I'm just curious why again that you chose to not go just involve a bunch of Dallas rappers and who's hot in the city. You went with some true talent here. Let me know the reason why.
Right. Well, you know what? Really, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to take Triple D Revenge up a notch. I felt like everybody kind of expected it to be up a notch. You know what I mean? So I wanted to take it up a notch, and I wanted to get majority actors. You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole cast. Long live my boy 3. 3 was the only artist. Long live 3. 3 was the only artist that I put in there. But even with him, I was like, hey man, you know, you gotta do acting classes, and you know, because I wanted everybody on set to be pretty versed when it came to acting, and I was blessed enough to stumble across this crew, and man, they really blessed the screen. But I just wanted to do something different, so I went the route of just doing like mostly actors.
I'm just curious because we did the first casting call in Dallas.
Right.
Where did you get the majority of the actors? But did you get it from the other spot? What do you be looking for in casting calls, man?
It went from the casting call, man. You know, when it comes to casting, I'm very picky. I'm very picky, and then we had a good staff, and they made sure I stayed picky. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jamal, shout out to Chrissy. I had a good cast team, and man, I think I handpicked just about everybody here, with the exception of this guy, which is official, and Jared. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure I wasn't biased with official because I've been knowing him for a long time. And let me tell you, he earned every bit of it. And he did his thing, man. I'm really proud of him.
Facts, man.
I'm really proud of him. Yeah.
And was this your first role?
Not in the movie. This is my second or third.
Okay.
Yeah,
You look so comfortable.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I have been, I've been into it since I was like 8, 9, acting and stuff. And so when it came, the role came for the tryout, I like trying out for stuff. I don't really like to be given a part anyway. So he was like, man, I come to every audition. I don't give a damn. Character talking to me, bro. I think it's me.
There you go. Now, the only actor you really brought back was Baby?
Nah, it was 3 of them. Chase Pat.
Hey, I like that. He said, baby, after you said,
I'm going off the thought of like rappers and big. Baby was. So Chase and Bebe came back. Did you want more of the original cast back? Did you want more?
Yeah, I wanted more, but you know, I feel like the way it worked out perfect. Yeah. You know what I mean? It worked out perfect. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect cast. So
was this any of y'all first role? Anybody else? Damn, man,
you kidding?
Yeah, your first role.
Smoke.
What was the dirtiest thing you did in the movie, do you think?
And Nigel.
yeah, her, Mike.
I would say the dirtiest thing I did was setting up Yazzie. That was pretty dirty, you know, because I feel like I was feeling her in the movie a little bit, but, you know, I had to be loyal to my nigga, you know. So I had to do what I had to do, but Janet had fun with Yazzie.
Janet had fun.
I'm just curious, how much, and you can answer this and y'all can answer this, how much do the cast add in where they ad-lib or they might change the script? Or you might think of something new because they're adding something new. You're like, all right, we want to go this way, but now that you done gave me this, let's
I know why this nigga laughing.
He said, no, he laughing.
I know why this nigga laughing because you know what? Typically, I don't let them deviate too far from the script. You know what I mean? I'll be a stickler about that because what happens is if they go into it knowing that they can deviate from the script, then they don't really learn their lines the way they should. And if I don't like it and I say, okay, go on back to the script, then they lost. You know what I mean? But I did give some leeway. I did let them deviate a little bit. You know what I mean?
I called me over the phone and he hot. I done add this from bro down and shit. Stop saying bro, J. Cash is not good on camera. I got 1,000 texts you, bro. Stop adding this. Stick to the script. God, come on, J. Cash. I'm like,
Bro, he not gonna let me make it. He not gonna let me. Nah, I let it, and Baby can attest to this. Like I let people have a little leeway.
No, for real.
Boy, he ain't gonna let me make it. He ain't gonna let me make it.
I say one thing though, as an actor, we all want to kind of put our own spin, our own twist on our own shit. But at the end of the day, you gotta trust the director, and the director's gotta gain that trust from an actor. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like when you give that direction and you let people know this what you see. If we see the same thing, then you fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he was genuine with that, and we trusted his vision. And when we did, I feel like it worked. You know what I'm saying? But he earned that trust though. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to do their own little, you know what I'm saying, do their own little thing, put their own little spin on it.
Did you ever say that we ad-libbed the most on our scenes?
Yeah.
I'm that type of nigga. I'm not that type of nigga. Not that type.
I got it. What was one of y'all favorite moments on set? Y'all can just go down the line.
My favorite for real. The warehouse for me.
Man, look, I gotta tell y'all this story. So it was dope because I got a chance to work with, Mo3 like right there, in and out. Like we had, some scenes like right there. And it was funny because when we was doing one of the scenes, I think it was a scene where I was about to get kidnapped, all that good stuff, wrapped up, chained up, all that.
Yeah.
Mo, I think he was still kind of trying to find his vibe and he was tapping into it. And then he reached over to me. He was like, man, how I'm doing? I'm like, you doing good, but nigga, you from the streets. This is what this is what you do. You know this. All you gotta do is do you. Shit, you going me. I'm not from. I gotta act, nigga.
How you hold it?
But and I feel like it kind of scared me, like, cause when he tapped in, like when he went back in, I was like, oh shit, oh yeah, he really do this. He bought that life. He bought that life. And I thought that was really cool. And also his mom, he told me that, I did the Carter High movie. He said Carter High was one of his mom's favorite movies. Yeah. So that was kind of dope that we shared that quick little moment, So it drove me to do the best I could, with him and with him.
That's very hard, very hard.
One of the movies where niggas like we was proud of Dallas, like, oh shit, look, this here, you know what I'm saying?
Mo3 had my favorite ad-lib of the whole movie.
Which one was that?
When he spit on his, ooh, I'll shoot you.
That came from a real place. That came from a real place.
So I'm gonna tell you how that actually happened. He actually did that when we wasn't rolling, and when he did, I was like, oh no, you gotta do that.
Yeah, keep that in there.
You gotta do that. And he said, ooh, I'm gonna shoot you.
All right, let's keep going. What are some of y'all's personal favorite scenes? Or if you're not even in the scene, what's your favorite scene of the movie? If you don't have a personal favorite.
My personal favorite is the warehouse.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Shootout. But the thing was, it was funny because me and official, we back there talking. Mario kept coming back there getting mad at us. Me and official playing with the guns. He's like, come on, man, there's kids around here, man. Y'all keep playing with the gun.
They talking about Jamal. Shout out to Jamal.
And then I'm walking playing with the gun. He snatched the gun from me. He said, just give me the damn gun. They're just gonna, there's kids around here. I was like, God, this is this nigga, bro.
Shout out to Jamal.
Shout out to Jamal, man.
Yeah, shout out Jamal, man. Nah, I love it.
This is with Mo3 and Jamal. The scene we did at we shot the scene. When we shot the scene where it was I was taking HD, shout out to HD, I was taking them into the back where we was finna beat up Jamal.
Yeah.
So we had to do this scene, but we had to go over it first. And 3 ain't never seen Jamal flip like that. Like how the scene was set up where he was all bloody, he was crying and all that. And when we started shooting it. Shout out to Les, he started shooting it, right? And next thing you know, Jamal like, man, 3 busted out laughing and fell on the ground, started laughing like a little kid, bro. Like it was he never seen nobody actually just
turn it on.
Like
Yeah.
So we were just looking like, bro, what's wrong with you? He's like, what's wrong with this nigga? How you just do that? So it was just the innocence of him being on the set and enjoying those real moments that he can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if we was on the set, he would really just enjoy it like it was a field trip to him. So it was like the innocence of just seeing real actors, like he doing this rap shit, but we actors and we standing around and we really in our character. He just looking up like, and it was just really powerful to see him kind of tone what we see online. Everybody just get this misperception, but it was like watching him was like he was a real brother at heart. So
Nah, for real, for real. I want to hear from Talisha Bay. I want to hear from her chat. Go ahead, you go ahead.
I would say my favorite part is
Yeah,
Yeah, threesome. Threesome.
Take 26. Take 79.
I think I got it right. Goddamn.
that was too easy to say. But I like
260.
the part where we was in the backstage of the strip club. We was kind of making the plot, talking about putting trackers on cars.
Yeah, that was the funniest shit ever, bro.
Law and Order, you know. Yeah, I like that part. I ain't gonna lie, I like that part. That was funny. And Mr. E wrote it. It was hilarious when I read it on the script, and it was hilarious when we actually did it. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts in particular.
In the locker room.
I think my favorite part, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say the threesome. I was like, okay, Officer Jen.
Yeah, Mr. J.
My goddamn, Janet.
I mean, that was good too, but he couldn't read, y'all.
He couldn't read.
I think everybody overall did a great job. I enjoyed everything about it.
My favorite scene is really like watching Mo3. You know what I'm saying? Watching Mo3 cross over to being an actor versus, you know what I'm saying, the people that we knew. But for me, the whole process though, me trying to learn my script. See everybody with the laugh because shout out to Mr. E, and I really thank my brother Official for sitting down with Bay and helping me get my script and my lines together at the last minute. I would tell, yes sir, shoot date. Yes sir, man. Listen to Mr. E got a vision. He can see it like Ray Charles, baby. I'm just trying to tell you, he can spot a quart in muddy water. Letting Bay come on the set, man. First one and the second one.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, man. Just watching it all, the process, and then watching it come out on the film, and then say, damn, I really can. And then the feedback that you get back from the other actors and the audience. You know what I'm saying. So that's it for me.
Hey, real quick, how big do you think Mo3 would have been on the acting tip had he still been here?
Oh shit,
Because he did great in his first.
yeah, shit, like it's super big, like because once when he set his mind to doing something, it's no telling him no.
Yep.
So he would have been shit. I don't know. I think he probably would have just tried to figure this shit out how to do the rap shit with the goddamn acting shit at the same time.
He actually said that at our table read. We did a cast table read before we started filming, and we sat right next to each other. And I, as a singer, and him as a rapper, was like, "Yo, we're gonna do this acting stuff for real." So he was really excited about it.
Yeah, because he was making posts.
Yeah.
Like he was like, "Mom, I get to be in a movie." Like he was really excited about it.
Yeah.
Now I do have to ask this question: was that the original way that he was intended to die? Spoiler alert! If anybody's watching this in the movie.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
the way
that was the way it was.
That was
Okay.
the way it wrote. You know what I mean? And a lot of people came back and was like, "Oh man, they predicted the, you know what I'm saying, and all that." But that was like the way it was wrote. And actually, what I had to do, that's another spoiler alert. Actually, what I had to do is the way he died was so dramatic that I had to pull back. I got with the editors, and we had to pull back and not make it so dramatic,
Right.
because of what happened, man. You know what I mean?
Were there any scenes left to? Because they were saying that he was actually on the way to film. Was there any scenes left for him to shoot that didn't make the movie?
We were shooting the scene that day, and the ironic is we were shooting the scene. I was actually shooting a church scene, and when I was shooting a church scene, and we at the church, and then we get that call, and it was crazy because the next scene that we're going to shoot is ironically a shooting scene where he's shooting at us, like shooting down. So it was like just found in this, think about it and be like, oh, this is a joke. Like we really thought it was a joke. we turned the phones off, got back in. I called a few people, they didn't know. Nobody hadn't confirmed, went on the news. So really just thinking it's a joke. Because, with Mo, like, he did, like, crazy stuff ready to go viral. He had the blood on his hand. Like, he a jokester, like, he would play. So, I'm like, three playing a joke on him right now. And this is the perfect time to play the joke because we shoot a movie. He got some stuff going right now. So, it'll be like, everything going. It kind of makes sense. So, I thought that was just real crazy, like, just how everything went and just some shit just be meant to be, like, how it shot. Like, we could have not shot him dying in the movie, if that makes sense.
No, exactly. Could it not have happened? And just as a curiosity for the cast and for you, E, with that happening, knowing that you have the movie's not done yet, how did it affect just the cast? How did it affect the movie, the output, the product, the marketing, promotion of it? I know a lot of things probably go through your head. Like, how do we navigate where we keep the respect, but also keep his legacy intact of what he did? How did that work for you and for the cast? Like, how was it going back to set, whatever?
Well, you know what? In the very beginning, we shut everything down. I don't know if y'all remember. We shut it down. I was like, oh, man, we shut everything down. You know what I mean? It was just too much. Just the reality of knowing that we spent every day with this man that was super talented and had so much ahead of him, and then all of a sudden, he taken away from us. We shut all that shit down.
Taking out that AOD.
Yeah, no facts. And y'all shot at AOD for those that don't know. When you see Tanisha scenes,
so the energy was just like
right after. Yeah, so that was going on right before.
Yeah.
Right.
And see, the energy was messed up because we was in there all that time with really no security. We wouldn't really, we just was blessed to be in that building. Like,
what hours were y'all shooting? I'm curious. Like
about 4 in the a.m.
Okay.
Most of the time. Yeah. Yeah.
And shout out to D Will, you know what I'm saying, the owner of the club, because he gave me all access to the club.
That's real.
So, like, it was cool because I had brought painters in there, I brought set decorators in there. We decorated different parts of the club, lighted different parts of the club. I had to keep the settings, or when you walk in the club and the strobe and everything going, we had to put it on the exact same settings every single time we go in the club. So literally, we took over the whole club for like a month. You know what I mean? So shout out to D Will and everybody,
Big shout out.
Big E and everybody else that helped us, because without that was about 65% of the movie. You know what I mean? So yeah, that really worked out. But we shut it down for like a week after we found out about 3. And then I think what we did is we end up using it as motivation to really, really want it. It was like a whole nother level of focus from the whole team when 3.
Yeah, when that trailer came out,
it was crazy.
Yeah,
boy. I'm like, man, if like you said, him talking to his mama loving your movie, like that would make a mama proud seeing that trailer. Like, oh yeah, my son's really too big.
It was tough for me too, because honestly, I didn't really want to post. Like, I was, like, you don't want to tag. It's like you kind of stuck. You're like, do I tag him? Do I do that? You know what I'm saying? People gonna think, man, nah, don't do that. Don't use him as, what I mean? That was my biggest
and
thing. But once I saw they posted it on his page,
it was real. Everybody knew.
Like you said, we really got to do this for him because his family's behind it. His people behind it, so we gotta do it for him.
And we had got real close, like with the cast, like spending a lot of time together, being around, like side little talks, eating food and stuff. So everybody had like a good energy to it, like coming together with the cast. So when it happened, it's kind of like you lost a family member type. Yeah, but and me and E like be real close. So like when everything, the city started heating up real bad. Like it was a lot of stuff going on. I just called E. I'm like, E, we gotta hurry up. He's like, what? I said, bro. We gotta shoot as much as we can. Like this is how I was feeling. Like before everything even went on. Like I even talked to bro, but like shit, it is what it is. Yeah, but I was just telling E like I don't know what I'm feeling, but we gotta shoot like fast. We gotta get shit done, bro. Like we gotta do it like ASAP.
And you know what the weird thing was? I had no idea knowing how it was gonna play out, but for some reason I put 3 at the front of the schedule.
Yep.
So what I did is I made the schedule where a lot of our shoots had everything to do with 3. You know what I mean?
Yep. For a whole moment.
Get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, as far as like movies, helping also put artists on the map, because now you got the soundtrack, you hear these songs. Tell us about that part of it, because you're also a producer. Right. So you can see things from a different lens and a different vantage point. So how did you look at, the Dallas movie scene actually being able to help with the music scene?
you know, I always felt like movies always made music bigger. You know what I mean? I mean, when you think about old soundtracks like Booty Call, y'all remember that?
Oh,
that
yeah, hey.
T-shirt in my panties. That was a soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Jamie
you
Foxx
know what
wrote
I'm
that, by the way. Jamie Foxx wrote T-shirt and panties, y'all.
yeah, I probably don't remember this. Bad Boys, the first Bad Boys, and Dr. Dre. They did Keep Your Heads Ring. No, was that
Friday
no, not
or
Bad Boys. That was
Friday or?
no, it wasn't Friday. Was it Friday? Keep Your Heads Ringing.
I think it's Friday. I'm
I
gonna say
think
it's Friday.
It was Friday. It was Friday.
But like it be but movies always made records bigger than what they was because it gave you like a certain visual. You know what I'm saying?
It did.
So I remember when I used to produce records, I always think, man, this will go dope on this movie, this will go dope on that movie. So I'm happy that we able to do that for some of the other artists. You know what I'm saying? It was the soundtrack, in my opinion, was real dope. And shout out to all the artists that contributed to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but two of the songs that automatically just stand out from it being a movie standpoint is the song that old boy got in Dallas on the strip club scene when he come in with his high note, the woo that come out like Ty Harris. I can never forget that. And T-Rail when I'm driving in the car, I got a family now. Woo, and them two songs, they like automatically. I think of that movie. I think of them songs.
Ah, man. All right, well, you know the movie is rated R.
Yeah, man.
God damn it.
Grandma's called
sex
me.
scenes was out the wazoo. How many sex scenes were there?
It was actually three.
Three. That is. hey. How many was there? Three to the second power. No, wait. Hey, in E.
Yeah.
On the editing room floor, like, how long did you plan for these scenes to go? Like, normally a sex scene in the movie nowadays in 2022 be like, you might get 15 seconds, you might get 10 seconds. Nah, but you said I'm gonna lean on these for a little bit.
20 minutes to do this.
Because you're on the cutting room floor, like, where you like, man, nah, we need to keep that in there. We need to keep.
Yeah, I was real greedy.
You said
I don't even mean like.
you didn't say it only took 20 minutes to shoot it, did you?
Nah. I was saying
I definitely almost shitted on myself waiting on him to fucking shoot the fucking scene. He told me it was gonna be 30 more minutes, bro. I was out there 3 hours.
Yeah, bro. How was that? And again, you can touch on this, and I want y'all, like, how many takes was it? Like, how was the professionalism in the room? Because this is your first role.
It was only me, E, of course, Simon, and the other young lady, and
Shout out to Victoria.
and that was it.
Yeah.
And then with me and Yazzie, it was me, Yazzie, E, Les, and it was another lady in there just to make us be comfortable. So it was very professional. If y'all ever think that something is really going on, say this not because it's cut, stop, no, don't. No, okay, right, twist, turn. Nah, it's not even like that. You're stopping, it's lights all over you. And then I had just got to the point where I'm just like, okay, let's go. Right. You know. But I had fun though.
Chase, how much fun did you have?
When we got through shooting it, when we got through shooting it, did y'all have sex for real? Let me tell you something. No, everybody, listen, it was 100% professional.
It was very professional.
It was 100% professional.
It was very professional. I had a good time. It was fun, but it was professional. But it was funny at times too. But I ain't nervous. I ain't nervous.
Oh, man.
I'm like, yeah, this my natural habits. Now I'm just saying, this where I be at,
Did you ever just look at E and be like,
But yeah, I got you. I'm ready to go. We good. Nah, it was very professional.
Believe it.
Got to.
I'm like, please don't show this, don't show that. He's like, Kira, this is soft porn. Don't you making it? You taking everything away from it. I'm like, well, all right then. Well, fine. We'll just show just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Hey, y'all follow my close friends. We're gonna do all the behind the scenes.
Yeah, we need that. We need the extendo version.
Hey,
We need the
close
extendo
friends
version.
for to be lit.
Need the extendo version.
Close friends for to be lit.
Right.
That's how you know he get He said y'all follow my close.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah.
Put that in your face.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, follow me for the close friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow me for the close friend.
Now I gotta ask Lamar, man, because you was playing that role too good, bro. I'm like, you got a dark past. What did you do to tap into that role, bro? Because you really smoked that role. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, he want to whack somebody bad, yo.
No, man, just. No, it was really just just practicing on how not to look. I see a bunch of artists, actors out looking like they want to be hard, so I had to watch Goodfellas and Casino and a few other throwbacks that just show, when a man's supposed to demand his attention, whether he little or big, everybody get quiet. So I had to make strategic moves and stuff. So and shout out to Dean because we both worked on the Carter High movie together. So we had a whole connection just, on how as far as like the whole movie, like when he called me, I told him, I was like, all right, man, I'd look at it. And just off his strength and his respect and wisdom on as far as like just acting, I knew, all right, let me look at this script. Me and this character, we was in the band together. We had Carter High together, band geek type, So I did it and I said, if I become that role, like, I don't want my mama to identify me as much. I want her, like, what she did. She told me she went in the room a few times. She didn't watch it all. Based on you, Akira, being nasty. You know what I'm saying? She old school.
Like, hold on.
Yeah. I got in trouble. I got in trouble for cursing. So I got an old school family. So I just want, what I'm saying. I wanted them to see a different side. So I really I just took some strategic moves on it. I mean, I'm a whole Jim Carrey outside of that. So my acting skills, I just really want to blossom it more. If I'm gonna be a Big Lou one day, I'm gonna turn around and be Jim Carrey the next day. So if I can't make you do both, I ain't harnessing my craft. So that's what with this movie and working with this dude funny, just being like the whole. I can't stop watching him in HD in that scene. Like, you ain't got no hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's naturally him. Yeah. So it's like he really need a TV show. It's like all these people on this set, like they really got talent. So and I've been doing it for a long time enough to know. When something's a good product. So it was really just me just saying, what if I watch it the 50th time, did I really do what I was supposed to do? Or do I, because after the movie premieres and watching it with your families and your little boos or whoever you bring over, you watch it like that 50th time, you like, I should have did something different right there. So that's how, because I really, if he tell you, I learned the lines. Some of the scenes I don't even really know because I was just on mine. Like you ain't even know this person's name, and like I said wrong names a few times. But I just took my character and was completely selfish. Like I don't want nobody to know me. I just want to be Big Lou. Yeah. So if I can get remembered like Big Lou and somebody say, "Man, I was scared of you," I did my job. So
yeah.
I didn't like him, so I know.
Yeah.
I like him like a motherfucker. Every time I watch him, I'm like,
I got a question. And this is in the movie.
Wait. I gotta ask Big Lou quick. Grab the mic back. So you followed Don Cheadle's character from part one.
Right.
Did you watch part one, get a hone of his character to go into yours a little bit to know? Nah. So you kind of kept it your own Big Lou.
I watched his, but I don't never like I never like to duplicate. So when it comes to talent, like if they're gonna look at me and Chief, shout out to Chief, if they look at us both, they're gonna be like, those are two different characters. Right. You know what I'm saying? Versus me just piggybacking off of what he did. Because I watched it a few times. I'm from the Cliff, so I know when it came out and everything, it was big. So I was like, okay. But this time when I do it, I want an agent to look at me and be like, yeah, let's put him to work. You know what I'm saying? Versus just being the next hood star. That only gets you in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So.
And this is a movie question. This might be for both of y'all. So Follow and y'all, you were in the organization, but you were kind of throwing subliminals the whole time. You tell them about the brother getting burnt in the car. You tell him, you know what I'm saying, this is chess, not checkers. Like it's almost like you knew what was up, but you didn't act on it.
So everything when I do a script, I make a lifestyle of that person. So it's funny you said that because in my head I knew. So choices was better to choose when it was time to act with him. I knew that I could. When I made Big Lou, I did his whole name, everything where he lived, who he grew up with. I made a whole like summary of this guy. So when I knew it, everything I was saying, it was like, I know you in here for that, but I still want to make sure my snakes is right around the corner. But it was easy to work with him because he was so adamant about getting these. Like he's a thespian. He don't know that. He's an artist, but he's a thespian at heart. He like Jamal, but it ain't fully came out of him yet. Cause he kind of like, I'm just calling you out.
Yeah.
But he really talented enough to take his acting to another thespian level. You got thespians like Jamal, myself, people that went to school for it. But when it's in people, like it's in Baby, like how he's able to just cut it on, that's what he was doing.
So Fisher, and I'm just curious with you on your end, even for you to be able to, generate tears and kind of go dig into that. What are you digging into just for the fellow actors? What are you pulling from to pull them tears?
What I do is like you have to go to a certain type of zone like beforehand. Like it's not like you can just say action and it's there. If you're not already there with the character before the camera come on, so it'd be time like I just look mad. I'd be saying, they'd be like, damn, what's wrong with it? But I was tapping in the zone. So I know in order for me to produce how I want to produce on this camera, I gotta go through some thoughts that I done already been through in my life. That's how I produce the tears. Like I don't know, people were like maybe it's fake a tear, but I was thinking about caskets, funerals, carrying my best friend in the casket, all the good times. So now, but then I also got to perform exactly what I'm saying and be thinking about that. Right. And that's like kind of hard to me and like absurd because you thinking about death of your real family, but then you have to hit the words and say what's going on and have the emotion that they know is real, that them feelings is going towards that character to that scene. But my tears had nothing to do with the scene. Yeah. It's just that's what I produced in order to make them feel my character. Because I knew I was going into that emotion. So that's what I do. I don't know what anybody would do. That's me first time revealing it too. Like,
nah, for real. Nah, that's one-on-one, man. That's real right there.
Now this question a lot like, dang, bro, your tears, how?
Yeah,
how?
Like, where you pulling from? Nah, for real.
All the time you see them cry, but the tears, man, and it's not like it's fake tears. It was real tears.
So real place. So nah, it's beautiful. This is for Jarek and Bebe, really. Do y'all feel there was enough comic relief in the movie? Do y'all feel like there should have been more comic relief, just to kind of even out everything, and just for what y'all played and kind of the moments y'all had? Would y'all like to have seen more of that? Just to, let's give the laughter to the audience a little bit.
Nah, I think it was enough. He said a bar, and it's really not a comedy movie, but you always need to laugh. That's in life in general as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I just think with Flip character, that was enough. I didn't want to go over the top and make it a comedy, then take away from the drama. You know what I'm saying? Then you got so many people laughing, not really just paying attention to what the real movie all about. So in my opinion, I think it was enough comedy right there.
Definitely.
I would have to second him because this is my new, my debut, what I'm saying, coming out second time. So, hey. Yeah, second time debut. You see what I'm saying? So
second time.
Whatever y'all found funny, hey, it was enough for us.
There you go. There you go.
Amen. Let the church say amen. All right.
So, E, do you feel like it was even as far as with the drama, with the suspense, with the comedy, with the romance? Do you feel it was even throughout? Do you want more one of the other in there?
You know what? What it really was I wanted the comedy element, but I didn't want it to be goofy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to be goofy, so I didn't force it. You know what I'm saying? I put the comedy that I felt was appropriate for the script, and then I let the actors do the rest. And between Flip, between Bebe, between Mo3 who played Draco, between Dip, to me, it was funny as shit. You know
you had so many.
I want to really give dude his flowers. I want y'all to understand how hard it is to do that. What he said, like you writing your script, bro. So you think you at home, you just at the house and you writing this script. You have to be like, okay, I'm gonna put something funny right here, and it's got to be funny because you talking about a whole drama movie where it don't. Yeah, that is like intelligently insane, and to be able to write this script was like 300 some pages. I'm sitting there.
Let's say 300 something.
92.
It was 137.
136.
I know little. I ain't no script expert. You could have said 22 pages. I'd be like, ooh.
I ain't still.
power book, right?
But it was a great script.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it was
I
sick.
feel like it's just insanely like you have to be on an intelligent level, like really have to be able to break down and write a script. Like hell, it's hard to write a song. So you talking about a movie and then you talking about like where it's not goofy and you loving this whole that's intelligent. Yeah, I gotta give you flowers for sure. You like on some direct appeal shit.
Now at the end of the movie, if you let the credits roll by, we see
Snowfall,
you
boy.
and somebody from Snow. What's my man's name?
DeAndre Bonds.
DeAndre
Everybody
Bonds.
know him from Wood. What's
Yeah,
Stacy?
yeah.
Stacy.
Stacy from Wood. We see you get kidnapped by Stacy from Wood. So is there a part 3 coming? If it is, are we gonna have the same cast? What's the time frame looking like?
Man, I talk to them individually about it all the time, and I don't want to show my hand yet, but just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We got some big shit coming.
So we here to just congratulate y'all, man, because the movie's on Tubi now. It's number 1, number 2. We're gonna say it, goddamn it, because when you go there, it's on one of the highest new releases, man. For each individually, I mean, I want y'all to go through and just how does that feel to see, your granddad could probably go watch this, or your kids could go watch this. Not 2 kids, but some of your older kids go watch this. How does that feel to have a movie on Tubi where right now we should be pulling up right now just watching the whole, but like you could go to your Roku TV and just watch this whole. How does that feel? Just kind of go through there.
I'm gonna say it's a blessing to see the city come out with a good product again.
There you go.
We did Carter High. That was a good product. There's a lot of good movies out here, but to match other movies outside of the state, to match other movies outside just the region of like just the world, we can match them. I feel like we got talent here. Like everybody in the movie was tasteful enough to say, well done at the end. Like it really was tasteful enough to just watch and say, okay, this can be cut on back to back to back throughout the week. It just need to get placed right. So it's a good tasteful product, and to see it finally come out after so long. Just so long, it just took forever.
Hey, but I'm gonna be
seasons on seasons.
I'm gonna be
The weather changed. The
I'll
weather
be
came
real-
back.
But good things take time. You know what
I'll
I
be
mean?
real with y'all. Like, to be honest, when y'all see movies at the theater, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. They don't really be like made 6 months ago in a year. They be already shot. Like when I did a movie on Paramount Pictures and it didn't come. I did it when I was 8. It didn't come out till I was 12. 4 years later. For real. When y'all see the movies, they coming out of them. They shot 2-3 years later. I said, oh yeah, here's 2. Yeah, 2. Triple D Revenge by 2. And that's fast.
Yeah.
That's fast compared to.
We just dropped the interview with Baby. We did it like a year ago. Justin, nigga, Justin.
Say that interview was dope.
Yeah, like
I'm getting texted. I was like, what you talking about?
when I do this? Nah, for real, like a year ago. So now we understand the process of holding on and making sure it's the right time.
That interview was so dope. Change the subject.
Kevin A. Baby face to face.
Oh, that one, yeah. I watch all y'all interviews. It's crazy because I watch all y'all real like. It's crazy where y'all done with the ceiling that y'all didn't raise the bar and where y'all, Mark Cuban sitting on this couch. I'm on the same couch.
Hey, sir. Wait a minute.
Show some love to real street stars, real life street stars.
Much love. But now, still go down. I want, because even for your first movie.
Oh yeah, I want to say. I'm just happy about it being number 1 on Tubi, man, because all the hard work that the cast really put through.
There you go.
And I just seen the hours that each and every individual did, where there was just a guy getting the sound or whatever. Like it had to all come together. And that's why I always say, like I told y'all in the first interview, we did a couple of movies. To me, is one of the hardest things to get done and have to have real teamwork, like basketball, anything like that. In Mo3 told us though when we did the reading, he did tell me. I swear he pulled me to the side. He was like, "Hey, B, this is going number 1. This movie gonna go big." He told me that was like some weird shit he didn't even know. He's like, "You JK, you the one, get into it with me, right?" He was like, "This shit gonna be big, bro." I'm like, "Damn, I don't even know what made Mo say that, but that's what kind of let me know." I'm like, "Hey, he got a good feeling. I think this shit gonna be real big."
Because I got.
Yeah, I know you.
And I want to just
please
give E his flowers. You feel me? E work his ass off. He's a visionist. He's like one of the people in the city that can call me and I don't judge his vision. You feel me? I just go through, and to sit there and for bro to call to say, "Hey, come through and get in the studio," and we get the Triple D anthem. The same year that the Mavericks win the championship, and that was the anthem. You feel what I'm saying?
That's facts, yes.
Bro put me in Triple D 1. You feel me? And the response you get back from that. Triple D 2, phone going crazy all of a sudden. Hey, listen here, I see your little party. Yeah, you know you talking to us, that lil, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when they hit you with that lil, you really done made a big impact on some people, you know what I'm saying? And it's only a few people in the city that has that type of vision. So I would call bro the Dallas Kanye West, where they doubt him in the beginning, but when they see the finished product, look what we got right here. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give bro his flowers, man. Y'all give him a round of applause. Mr. E, right here.
Hey, wait, real quick, before you get out of here, are you doing any other acting roles since, or have you planned to do any more acting roles?
Listen, this guy right here, like he just turned it on. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I could see you starring or kind of maybe.
If he shoot it, I'm with it. There you go. I ain't gonna turn down that, but if he shoot it, I'm with it. He got to come with me because he know how I did my coach, my acting coach right here.
Yeah.
That's all. You know, I don't forget nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, them brothers help me.
Yeah.
Get them lines together and know you got to tap into this and to see it come out like a good little cake, ain't it, man?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Baby got to get out of here. Maybe we want to let him go, but yeah, let's give him his flowers. Let's clap him up. Talisha, we want to, you know, for you yourself, you know, you've already been gracing Netflix, you know, doing your thing big, but to have this movie, to see it on the big screen, to see it on doing so well on Tubi, how does that feel for you to have this one under your belt as well?
It's exciting because, of course, Netflix was a circle. That was reality TV. So to be able to tap into acting outside of a series that I did before with JT to do it in, you know, my first movie, that was exciting. Y'all, I be talking so much shit about Tubi. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, Tubi. But when I was like, no, like, y'all, but we on Tubi. So, yeah. So it's exciting just to know that people who never watched us and other things that we've done to be able to see us in Triple D Revenge and then recognize us from that is, I don't know, it's a good feeling to be more than just, you know, Terry from the circle, but to be, oh, you was in Triple D Revenge, or you had the blue hair, you don't have the blue hair anymore. So
there you go.
I don't know, it's just exciting to be able to tap in other parts of, you know, my career. So
there you go.
I would say that it was a blessing, and I've been working with Mr. E for a while. I worked with him on Triple D Part 1. And I worked with him on Triple D Revenge, and I seen how he elevated, and you know, he demanded me to elevate my game. It was just a blessing, you know, just to work with so many talented people, to make you want to feel like you can't come average. You got to try to step it up. Working with Big Lou, well, working with Lamar Straight, working with Official, you know, Jarek Tucker, Andre, Officer Janet, aka Kira Perkins, you know. But it was just a blessing. I be going places, and I, you know, can't go to the liquor store.
Yeah, I'm saying, how does it feel now? Cause
I can't go to the liquor store and give me my due say buy no more.
Yeah,
I seen a little kid do me like this. I'm like, why she looking at me? And then I come back, she was like this and put her phone. I'm like, oh man. She was telling me like, that's him right there. That's him for real. That's him.
Did the DMs did the DMs go a little crazy? You know, like, hey man, I'm gonna hop in this man's DM real quick.
Yeah. Well, it's been going crazy. It's been up.
It's been up. You know what I'm saying?
It's been up.
Yeah, it's tracking well.
A lot of old DMs for people I ain't talked to in a while. And it's been up though. I ain't gonna lie, it's been up. Shout out to Mr. E. I always knew, you know, I called him Spike E. You know what I'm saying?
Spike E.
You know what I mean? But
John Ingleton.
Yeah, John Ingleton.
Yeah, for real.
But I do know he puts his all into anything that he does. So that's why I'm down with whatever he does, because I know that it's not going to be from producing to movie, directing. Whatever he do is going to be 100% for sure. On that Kanye, like that Kanye West level for sure.
Oh yeah, not for real.
You got Mr. Put it in your face all 2022.
Oh yeah, you know I'm
Little bro.
Yeah, this was my 7th movie on Tubi.
That's crazy.
But it feels good to be from Dallas and have this being representative on Tubi. Because this is totally different from anything I've done. You know, I've done movies with different types of directors and all that, but to actually have almost the key to the city with this movie this is the dopest movie I say I'm on Tubi.
That's real.
I know this is gonna piss some people off, but I'm being honest. I'm being honest. It's come from an honest place, man. Just the hours we put in, you know, building a chemistry with everybody, and just seeing everybody excited to have a finished product. But I enjoyed it, and us being number 1 on Tubi, that's a blessing right there.
And you got the tracking devices.
And I got them tracking devices.
the quality isn't. When people think Tubi, they think, oh, Tubi movie. I feel like we have like surpassed a Tubi movie. Yeah, it's a movie. Our quality, we
Halloween
hit.
is. I'm like, okay, yeah, we get nigga.
You know what, man? I'm just proud of us. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when I say us, I don't mean black people. I mean us, everybody that's sitting in this room right now, because you have no idea the time, the effort, the grind, the grit. Like I was coming back from the sacrifice. I was coming back from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, trying to, and I trusted him. I trusted his vision, man. And it was funny because, you know, when he first approached me, you know, he said, go check out the first movie. And when I checked out the first one, I was real. I was real with him. I ain't gonna lie. I was no cap. But you tell me, hey, real talk, no cap. I was like, man, you my dog. I say you my dog, but it can't be. I can't do it. It can't look like that. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's when you up and coming and you an up and coming actor, you got to be careful with what you attach yourself and your name to. You know what I'm saying? And what your brand to. You know what I mean? So I told him, and he promised me. He said, bro, I can guarantee you this ain't gonna be nothing like that. I want you on board. And when he told me, he made a promise, he stuck to it, and the shit is hard, man. And whether it's on Tubi, Amazon Prime, it's lit, it's up. Congratulations, bro. We got your back. Let me know when the next one is, big dog, because it's going down.
Hey.
Love y'all, man.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
In the star of the show.
So since the movie been on Tubi, of course, I got a lot of people hit me up when it was on Prime, but when it got on Tubi on Christmas, I'm with my boyfriend's family.
Oh my God.
His mom and her husband was like, we saw your movie. His great aunt, I saw your movie. His kinfolk from Oklahoma. Kinfolk, FaceTime, is this you? It's the love scene. I said, okay, I got police scenes. I got shooting scenes. But nah, of course, everybody knows me as Goofy Kira or Super Calm Kira. So that was like something totally, they were like thrown off. So it was just funny to find out that everybody seen the movie on Christmas. And it's just a blessing to be a part of it. I thank you for having me a part of it. I thank you, even though he don't remember, telling him about me to be in the movie. So we all went to Carter,
Dallas.
So just want to say, again, thank you for having me be a part of it. Hopefully I'm a part of part 3. We'll see.
I know, hopefully.
You the star. You got it done. You knocked out Big Lou, man.
Was this your acting debut?
Nah, he was in part 1.
No, remind. I ain't watched part 1.
Well, hold on. This is the part. You got to go watch it. He got this slow motion scene, him and Chase Pat.
It's a slow motion for me.
They only walking from here to there. When he said that, when I watched it the first time, I'm like, look, hey, when I watched it the first time, I'm like, what's this nigga doing with the slow motion? He walked from here to where y'all standing, and it took that long. I said, "Late Chase Pat right there, big as hell. He lost a lot of weight too. You look good, but it was like, I was like, man, this dude here funny, bro. He really put this slow motion, jagged edge, slow motion walking.
I love it, bro. He said, music video, nigga, we make it.
Yeah, and then you know what's so crazy? We put a whole song right there and everything.
Hey, bro.
That's a slow motion song. We put a whole song right everything, man.
My boy behind the camera.
Because again, like you said, they've been waiting for it. You've been, shopping around trying to see what you want to do with it. Amazon Prime. What day did it drop on Amazon Prime?
It dropped on 11/11.
Was that
November? Yeah.
No,
that's crazy.
We didn't know it was on. I didn't even know it was on.
Demise.
11/11. It dropped on 11. I looked. They give you the back office to look at it, and I looked. I said,
"It's crazy."
That shit dropped on 11/11.
Wow. And for those that don't know the significance of that date,
yeah, 11/11 was the day that Mo3, you know what I'm saying? The demise, the demise of our brother.
Even more weirdly, I got 11/11 tatted on the clock.
Oh wow, damn, that's crazy. So for that to drop on Amazon Prime, do what it did, and then now you have the Tubi release, and it to shoot to one of the highest at the moment stream movies on Tubi right now. How does that feel for you as far as whenever a director gets in his bag, it's crazy for no one to see your work, and like they said, we were waiting on it. You know, at the premiere, we're talking about the premiere, but the premiere was awesome.
Right.
Premiere, everyone showed up, showed out. Theaters was packed. I don't know if you were selling seats or seats was bargained, auctioned off.
Man, they
Year ago.
started at $175
for a seat.
For a ticket.
The tickets.
I didn't pay shit.
They had
got immediate
the
pass.
pass.
Yeah, you got immediate pass. We did. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Joke ain't paid that.
I'm like, oh
Hey,
shit.
listen, when you
No, it was sold out though. It was
yeah.
like the theaters were packed. They were trying to move things around strategically because so many people were showing up to show out for y'all.
I was dancing, have a seat.
She sat on the stair with her dude in this gold looking bad dress she had on. She genuinely said.
Go ahead, say it again.
I'm like, let them be comfortable. Let the viewers be comfortable. I already know what it is. I was there for it.
That's real.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, how does that feel to have such a premiere, then wait on someone to not, the world to not see your product because they, where's the movie? And then finally they have a chance to just really get into this and watch it and give the honest feedback and, get you back in your creative bag. How does that feel to have this movie out there?
Man, I feel blessed, of course, but even more than that, I was thankful that I got a cast and a crew, and it just seemed like every piece was the right piece to the puzzle. You know what I mean? And I tell everybody all this. I tell everybody this all the time that I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. You know what I mean? I've been part of other productions and other films, and been chosen to direct other films and all that, and it still do not feel like Triple D Revenge.
Which actor do you feel grew the most within the movie? Like came in very green, came out like, hey, that's quality.
Oh, I don't know, cause we all grew. I got a very special liking to Officer Janet because and she was shy. In the beginning she was super shy and she was just super closed in. And next thing you know, love scene, she walking around naked.
I was not walking around naked. You lying. Y'all didn't hear me say how shy I was.
But no, man, I honestly think that I think I think everybody. No, I think everybody grew. I think everybody grew. I can't really say one particular person, but I think that everybody grew in their own way. You know what I mean? I think one day we did a shoot for 22 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did.
No. It was the very last scene where we when we was on Singleton.
Yeah. Outside.
It was so
out there.
cold outside.
Oh, it was cold.
Man, we shot for 22 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shot for 22 hours a day. You know what I mean? And just the blood, sweat, and tears that the cast and the crew put in. I mean, I'm thankful.
Facts.
And
Killed that shit.
I'm gonna give you exclusive, so people wonder why it took so long for the film to come out. Well, what we was doing was a pitch run. And with the pitch run, we was, going to different networks, talking to them about the film and all that. And I kept turning everybody down. We actually got a deal offered to go theatric all over the country. You know what I mean? And I'm just so overprotective and so particular about the situation that I put these people in. I just turned none of it made sense to me for the sacrifice that they made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kept turning everybody down. And then finally, not wanting to hold the movie back, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's go Amazon. And it did great numbers. You know what I mean? I'm very thankful for that. It did really good numbers, and then it went on Tubi. And let me tell you the weird thing about Tubi. When it got on Tubi, I got on my social media and I let everybody know that it's on Tubi.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to my business partners and everybody. I'm like, hey, y'all, we got to really grind because I want to make Most Popular in 3 or 4 weeks. You know what I mean?
3 or 4 weeks.
Way quicker than that.
I want to make Most Popular about 3 or 4 weeks or a month. But if we really push, we can do it in about a month.
Yeah.
The very next day, I got a call saying we was on Most Popular.
Yeah.
The day after that, we was number 1 on
That shit went like that week. It went.
2K streams in like one day.
Yeah.
It went crazy.
And shout out to the whole city of Dallas. You know what I mean?
Shout out Dallas. Shout out.
And not just the city of Dallas.
Dallas,
but
Fort
Mo3
Worth,
fans,
all the
just everybody. everybody,
Everything.
everybody pulled together. Man, they showed up. You know what I mean? And we thankful for that.
I watched it 3 times myself. Personally.
Yeah, I think I watched about 7
I
times.
mean, I watched some commercials so we can pay some bills.
Nah, for real. You gotta watch them.
I do got a question. Pat, did you really try to whack Lou's sister in the club? In the club? And Terrence, you just let him do it? He walked right past him.
He pushed me so hard. I was like, oh my God.
I remember that. It was hilarious. I was a character that kind of gave a shout like that. She was like, nigga, stronger than mine. Nigga, I gave her a little shoulder. She kind of felt like that. I kind of walked in aggressive. I was trying to get into that
They been on
moment.
the push-up.
Yeah, when it was on site with Big Lou's sister. You know what I'm saying? It was on site. It was just on site. I was feeling myself and I seen her. And Officer Janet wasn't answering my text. And it was just on site time. I was tired of playing. It was on site.
I'm like, nobody told you this is a bad move?
But it wasn't rape though. I just want to clarify. It wasn't rape.
It wasn't rape. It was not
was
rape.
revenge.
It was revenge. It wasn't rape. Nah.
See, y'all got to remember, in the first one, they got him put in jail. That's the reason it picks up with him in jail. Because in the first one, you had to get him put in jail, get up on the stands. You know what I'm saying? Tell him.
First one was a classic too, as far as
First one was a classic. Nah, listen.
So the trailers that you be doing be so classic. That's the trailers be coming out classic. And then the premieres.
Man, you know what? As much as, Big Lou over here make fun of the first one, but let me say, the thing about it is, the first one is the reason why I'm here now.
For sure.
You know what I mean? The first one is what made me say.
But nobody was doing that shit back then. It was like, it was way hard. Niggas didn't have camera access to cameras.
I got a question, a real good one. I never got to ask you that. I'm glad I can ask you now. Was Mo3 really smoking weed?
Nah, hell.
Hey, that boy acting, because I swear he hit that motherfucker. He was high. Damn, that's what I'm saying.
He don't smoke.
He don't smoke. That's why I
He
asked.
don't smoke it out. And let me tell you something. So I did a special. I did like some tobacco or something.
Okay.
I did a special song
your
with
hard.
Mo3 Mama and his family and everybody.
Yes.
And I just remember 2 parts in particular, man. Shout out to Mama Nicole.
Nicole, yeah.
Man, shout out to my boy Coke Gotti. Shout out to, Rain, everybody that's involved.
Shout out Rain.
So I did a showing right before the premiere with all his family. And it was 2 things I remember. One thing was when Mo3 was smoking. I'm talking about all his family was like, hell nah. They were like, hell nah, because he don't smoke. But he did a good job portraying that. And then another thing was the end of the movie. Towards the end of the movie, when 3 got shot. I said, oh, shit, I ain't going to make it out this motherfucker.
Hey. Right there,
Right.
I know how.
Yeah. But it was, man, I'm talking about the family. It was a very, not only emotional, but very, very special moment. You know what I mean? Because they saw the movie before everybody. You know what I mean?
That's real.
And I can't say it enough, man. Long live the GOAT.
Yeah, and bro, I gotta think he accepted the role. He knew what the role was, read the script, and knew he was lit. Like he was like, damn, I gotta die in this movie. God damn.
3 always showed up on time for 3 always showed up on time for rehearsals. He always showed up on time for acting classes. He always showed up on time on set. I used to hear Rain and be like, Rain, where 3 at? And Rain be like, he already there. And they got to a point where I had to just stop asking. You know what I mean?
Did you ever consider putting Trap, Yella, Lil Ronnie, whatever popping artist at the time was in the movie outside of 3? Or was it always like, this role should be for 3?
You know what? Shout out to all the artists in Dallas right now, because artists is really what made the whole Triple D series what it is. Shout out to Young Nino. Shout out to Hot Boy. Hot Boy Star was in the movie.
Yeah. Shout out Star. Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it all the way live. After 3, I don't know if I want to work with no more rappers.
Hey, I hear you.
But but it's not that.
Wait, what is about rappers that you be like? Because John Singleton made rappers actors for years through the 90s.
Yeah.
And he was still doing it up until his passing.
Yeah.
Tell us what is about rappers that you're like, I don't know.
You know what? 3 was special because he aspired to be an actor. So it was easy when it came to the classes. It was easy teaching him and coaching him. Shout out to Jamal. He had a hand in it, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it was easy when it came to 3. But man, rappers be a headache. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie.
We'll never.
It's different now. It's different.
We would never get poetic
Yeah,
justice.
it's
different era.
Tupac a chance, man. I mean,
But see, Tupac started out as an actor.
he did. He was a thespian.
Drama school.
That's real. That's real. That's real.
Dio, you was like the surprise person at the end that nobody thought was gonna make it, and you popped right back up. I was like, "Oh, this nigga lived."
Oh man, you done gave it away.
Yeah. Hey. Spoiler alert! If you made it this far in the interview,
Bro got hit in the head and still.
bro, you got hit in the dome.
Was that happy?
Yeah. So with that being said, man, like, how did that feel, man, to actually survive that? You know what I'm saying? You got hit close range.
It was dope. It was kind of cool because just a lot of people reached out to me. They was like, "Oh, I thought you was dead," you know. So that's it was kind of cool just to have people kind of reaching out and
Jason.
And that's the first time I attempted or potentially accidentally possibly died in a film. So it was cool just to get that work in and
Possibly
yeah, it was dope. It was a good. I think it was a good plot twist.
You was real stiff though when you was getting. Was not back.
Hey, you know what? Just for clarification, he didn't get shot in the head. Okay. Remember 3 misfire. 3.
So crazy.
3 misfire. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's something.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna make him watch it. I wasn't gonna say that.
I see
that. But
it looked like.
But you know, I don't want nobody to come back and be like, "Well, that ain't make sense. How he get shot in the head?" True. You know how black people are.
Right. So it was written that he was gonna come back, not.
Oh yeah, in facts, everything went shot in Dallas. That people don't know. One scene we did shoot in LA with the DeAndre Bonds.
Okay, yeah, that was LA.
So that's the only time we did try. I just thought about it like that.
And shout out DeAndre Bonds.
Travel.
We reached out to him and he said he's gonna definitely come sit down and do an interview with us too. So man, shout out DeAndre Bonds.
Shout out DeAndre Bonds.
Do you feel a movie or movies like this will be a regular in Dallas? Do y'all feel like we'll see more of this? Because all you takes is one person to inspire another and another and another. So there might be younger Mr. E's coming up. Do y'all feel we'll see like something like this sooner than later? Or do y'all feel like this is one of those once in a...
I think y'all about to see from here in the next couple of years, I think we'll get like how Atlanta is just producing a lot of big black movies and not even just black movies. I think a lot of stuff is going to come from over here for streaming from this movie, like what happened. I think it's going to be a great effect for the city. And I think it's going to inspire even some younger people like, damn, we just shoot video. Let's go shoot short films and let's try to shoot a movie. Let's figure, like for real.
I think it inspires niggas, I don't know, to shoot reality shows for some reason. Like, oh,
I've been seeing that. It's popping though. Shout out to them. It's popping.
Yeah.
Hey, but check this. This is the thing about E. He not only open doors, but he's humble about it.
Yeah.
Everybody on this, like everybody around, we like 10 years deep of working plus. So when he chose us for the right reason. He chose Les for the right reasons. The sound guy for the right reasons. Right. There's a lot of good movies that's going to come out. Shout out to Jay Rose. Shout out to a few other guys. Jay Moody. A lot of them are out working. So we're setting the tone right now. So when we look at Dallas, just as a whole, like we really got some good work coming out, and it's actually finna come. And I know you got some stuff, I got some stuff. We all got stuff working on, but as far as like Dallas, always been up and coming state. I mean up and coming city. I'm really sick of hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Because we really do got like Jared. You say you got 7, but he got probably way more than that. He just being modest. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They all got real work, so it's kind of like when he put us together, he just put long distance cousins in the same room. We just knew what to do. So it's really just him setting the tone and saying we really here, but it's really been taking the time to put it out because as you can go to Tubi, 85% of the movie posters got somebody black with a gun on it, and it's so fabricated, typical that like this one is a gangster movie, but it's not. It can be matched with Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood. Yeah. It can really be matched with the quality. Yeah. Like Terry Lee said, it's the quality behind it that made it really just come to like we number one outside of Dallas because we really just number one because it's really that good. Right. Like.
No, that's it. It's
and the best part about it all is he got the right director. We got E, but we got Les. Les eye. It's the eye. The angle and the quality of a shot goes so long.
Yep.
He
Shout out to Larry too.
be
Shout out to
like,
Larry.
man, that's a hood movie. We gonna smoke this blunt and watch it. This one, you could say, dang, they put some time and effort in this.
For sure.
We could really say that it can back it up. And that's like the best thing about it. So it's really just, we here in Dallas, we really got real talent, but we really been doing this stuff for a long, long time. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have did it. I watched the movie and I'm just like him. I was like, bro, I don't want to do no hood movies, bro. But I'm like, okay, man, sometimes you just really need to take time and harness your art. Your boy Dean hit you up, cool. I took it and look where we are now. And it really does maximize our talent in Dallas. We can really say, hey, go look at Triple D. Somebody gonna say, dang. That's really the reactions we get.
Yeah. So what's next for you, E, man? What's next for you?
Movie show, hopefully movie.
Can you give us anything? Hey, can you give us anything exclusive? Any kind of plot detail? Anything you working on that you could throw out there?
Man,
Love story?
I've been retained. I've been paid to direct about 4 more films.
Since then,
Okay.
and listen, if I ain't in none of them,
Are you gonna keep it street again? Can we get a horror movie? Is it a?
Nah, you know what? The weird thing about directing is like when they get a certain genre from you, they don't let you stray away.
Yeah, they want to. Hey, can you do
Just
that
like
magic
John
again?
Singleton, they're not gonna accept they're not gonna really accept a horror movie from John Singleton a lot of times, unless it's like a parody or something like that.
Y'all remember yourself a few times.
Y'all remember what Tyler Perry did, like kind of with that starting cast. Like y'all remember some of them noticeable faces that was
that he kept
the movies and a lot of shows.
Yeah.
Look at this cast. When he take off, we see us in different ones, different movies.
Yeah.
Like I say, he's gonna be missed.
You know, this was the cast that believed in me. You know what I mean? Because there was a lot of sweat equity, a lot of blood, a lot of tears, a lot of sacrifices. People got kids, people got families. And that's why it wasn't hard for me to say, no, that situation, that deal ain't going to be good enough for us.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even an ego thing. It was just that everybody put so much into it that it was no way I could represent them in any other way other than making sure that they get their just due. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, I love y'all.
Let's do it like this then. Let's do it like this. I want to go down
Yeah.
the line and we'll end with you, E. But I'm going to get y'all to give y'all social media handles and y'all shout outs. But first and foremost, I want y'all to shoot us an idea of if y'all had a spin-off movie of your character from this movie. What would that movie be about?
That's hard.
So go ahead. Let's
That
start.
was
Who wants to
a dope ass quick.
Lamar, hey, let's go. First, let's start off with the idea. If it was a spin-off movie of your character from the Triple D Revenge, what would that spin-off movie be about? And then give us all your social medias and your shout-outs.
Man, Big Lou, man. Shoot, it would definitely start when he started off in the neighborhood as a youngster, just getting himself together, series-wise, lost his mother, lost his father, uncle took care of him. I mean, I really wrote this stuff down.
It's actually a part of like his
Come on, writer. Come on, writer.
Right, so I went, a few series of me just, selling candy to where Uncle told me I could sell other types of candy. So it became more to where I understood my mathematics at an early age, and at that point in time, I wasn't big at the time. So I was just young Lou. So it's really just me spinning off of being a little young guy who was innocently just trying to make money. And then some of the neighborhood kids tried me and I had to whack one of them. And then that's when it became.
Your spin-off movie is a prequel, a backstory.
Yeah,
okay,
backstory.
I love it.
But yeah, man, this is funny because he got me on there as Brandon Crystal. That's my name. That's my mother. My mother blessed me with that name. So # Brandon Crystal. But if you look me up on IG, it's I am Lamar Straight, STRAIT, not STRGHT, because people do that. But yeah, you look me up. I design clothes, mind control. You feel me? You look that up, Too Flawless. So yeah, that's what I do. Lamar Straight. I am Lamar Straight.
You want to talk about the music?
About my music? I'm quietly getting to that later.
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't going to talk about it.
All right, well then.
We'll stay for the next one.
I'll be honest with you, because when you ask, because I was just trying to be on you know what I'm saying? But I got a horror film coming out called Home on the Range. It's gonna be a very bloody gore, you know what I'm saying? But I'm
can sing and rap. Cat food.
I know.
It be singing
No,
hard
it's
as a bitch.
He said he's in the moment. He's in the moment.
I was because I wasn't gonna go
Yeah,
into that spiel, but yeah, I'm shooting my first horror film called Home on the Range, so it's gonna be really cannibalistic gore. You know what I'm saying? I got to match Scorsese's.
Well, I like that. You know, I'm a big fan of Eli Roth.
Cannibals, we killing, babies killing. But
I'm a big fan of Eli Roth when he does his gore and his stuff. So yeah,
I got to match it, so it's gonna be some tasteful. But the music, man, I'm working on some good quality work right now. I'm just trying to max it with the acting. You know, I got an album coming out, but my single I'm working on is called Cornbread, and y'all gonna know what cornbread. You say you heard cornbread?
yes, I have.
So
Hey,
yeah,
man, that's why I had to say it because the talent is there, and you know, some people, you know, it's like the
Appreciate
talent
it.
is really there. So I just want people to know that that is a thing.
well, I'm working on my music. Me and my sister, shout out to Chatney Crystal and my younger brother Demondre. We working on some stuff. We got a TV show coming out called Straight Cray. So it's gonna be a comedy show next year. So it's really gonna be right around the corner, like quicker than you think. So I'm just being quiet about it right now because it's all about Triple D. Yeah.
Hey, again, if your character,
Yeah, I got you.
Go
Yeah. I ain't gonna give you the back of my character. He gave you the back end half. But yeah, I think my spinoff would really be just after that. Like if I had to picture my bad, you know, I know E the director and writer, but if I had to picture, I really show just the after effect of like what gone and kind of, you know, I don't really want to spill too much because it's kind of me like telling y'all what's gonna happen. It's like but I really feel like, you know, kind of snowfall-ish, power-ish, like where you seeing what kind of happened after a dude get to that 2.8 million, 1.8 million. We know it was lost, so you know you're gonna have to see what I go do with that and all of that. And,
Rise and fall.
yeah, the backdrop of it, and you know maybe I learn how to read and stuff like that.
I was just on here for her. I was just on here for her.
You going to school? You would see me. I'm writing, I'm reading, I'm actually in school trying to learn something. I can see me in driving the streets at the same time and then taking care of my brothers. But man, other than that, big shout out to the city, man. You know, I'm official Watson. That's what I go by. I've been here for years, man. You know, I'm just not getting my time. I think everybody had their time around here. I got a clothing line. We got Los, leveling over all for success. Everything Los. I do music. I engineer. I do a little bit of everything. So I'm a people's person.
Yeah,
I come host the club. Yeah, I do whatever. So you know, all my social media is all follow official. Anything, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. If y'all need me, you can call Reallyfe Street Stars. I mean, you know, they do all my bookings. So yeah. If you need me, you hear Reallyfe Street Stars, you're gonna find me. But yeah, that's pretty much that's about what I think, you know, my spin off on the character. And if y'all want to get at me, shit, official Watson.
So let's just hit the spot. I'm curious what you're gonna say because you know your roles, but you can make it bigger.
Oh, she did. She did make it bigger. She made it bigger. Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be very interesting to see what Lily could become, being, you know, the door girl. Maybe she, you know, she boss up to become the manager of the club. She might start dating somebody. You just, I don't know, there's so many ways, you know, to grow and elevate the character of Lily. So I don't know.
I like.
But I'm open for whatever. You can follow me on all social media at Terralisha. Of course, I do.
Spell it for them just in case they don't.
Thank you. It's TERILISHA. It's the verified Terralisha. It's a lot of fake pages now. But I'm the real me. And 2023, I got new music coming, new TV shows, and hopefully new movies. So we shall see. God is good.
Y'all see the trend. The music is there for all these artists, and they are very like we're being modest about how that's a whole nother interview about just the music talent on here. But yeah, go ahead.
I would say, Simon, I probably would, you know, take claim to my place at the top of the Triple D.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Take over. It'll be like my reign, you know what I'm saying? My reign of terror. It wouldn't be as, you know, I think I'll be a little bit. Yeah, it'd be my reign of terror, but it'll be a little different than how Big Lou ran it. You know, I'll probably try to finesse it a different way. Also, Officer Janet, I can see her getting promotion, and we finessing that game. We still working.
We're in the police.
Yeah, she tipped me out. They wonder why I ain't got caught, and she keep, you know,
keeping me 2 steps ahead every time. You know what I mean? So I can see me taking off and really just, we doing our thing. We getting out the game, getting out the way. You know what I mean? And flying off and, doing what we do.
Yeah, I like that.
Doing what we do.
Oh yeah. He said, "My reign of terror."
Oh, and my social media. I'm on all social media at Chase Pat. Chase like the bank, PAT.
Yeah.
Man, flip backstory.
Yeah.
Not
backstory, just a spin-off movie.
Nah, I ain't gonna do backstory.
It can be a backstory,
No, I ain't gonna do no backstory. Nah, I think Flip will go work, be a substitute teacher at the University of Phoenix. Like,
This
he said, "God damn it, how you absent from an online class, dude?" Doing online, he is not about that life. Doing online because he ain't about that goddamn
You
life.
don't tell the kids about the shootout you just had? Like, nigga, I just had a shootout like 2 months.
Yeah, I see. I can vision it. You know what I'm saying? Right when my first, episode come on, I'm laying in the bed, staring at the ceiling, and then I roll on my laptop and type in University of Phoenix online, and I just like fuck that street light. I'm going. Or I go to ICDC. Shout out to Romeo. Shout out to Romeo and Master B.
This nigga.
Hey, y'all squash that beat. But I think I would have to turn Flip into a comedy. It's gonna have to be a comedy.
This nigga a whole comedian.
It's gonna have to be a
whole comedian.
I can see that, man. Me dating a white girl and she's just a whole nother thing. And I don't talk. And then I don't talk to nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? I cut everybody. Can't send a text message. I delete it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. And then he sent a message like, "Don't snitch." And I put, "I'm gonna snitch." Like, but me, I got a lot of stuff popping in 2023. Shout out to Linus. We got Dynasty. That's with Lil Flip.
Yep.
My first sci-fi movie. That was dope as hell.
Yeah. Congrats.
Working with Jaquavius Coleman. Well, yeah.
Congrats on that too.
2 days ago, we got something real big popping. Shout out to Jason Mitchell, all them as well.
Jason Mitchell, the fan.
Yep. Everything is both. Yeah. Other than that, Trap Murder Mystery, we back on tour. We'll be
Trap Murder Mysteries, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
We'll be in Atlanta. We'll be in Atlanta in February. So
that's lit.
Soul Purpose Christian Play, we're getting back on tour as well. I think 2023 gonna be my breakout year, man. So
exactly.
And I'm that nutty in North Dallas, baby. And I'm out there in North Dallas. You know what I'm saying? 635 in Royal, baby. Ain't no forest land over here. But follow me on all social media, Jarrick Tucker, JARRIC Tucker, on all social media. And follow me on Christian Mingle, Hung Like Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, type in.
I'm done with this nigga here, man.
Hey. Go to the Reallyfe channel. And,
they gotta make the previews.
Hey,
y'all gotta preview that, man. Y'all gotta preview that, man.
Hey, go to the Reallyfe channel. Just type in Chris Brown. You're gonna see Jarrick. You're gonna see Jarrick talking a coked out version of Chris Brown.
I forgot about that shit.
Just type in Chris Brown on the Reallyfe channel.
I'm about to restore that.
Yeah, this nigga does a coked out version of Chris Brown that is class.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, fight Soulja Boy. God damn, but yeah.
Hey, we've been family for a minute.
That's love for real. Love.
Already. Oh, so look, D.O., what's happening? I would probably just do something where, because I feel like everybody really thought he wasn't about that life. So I'll probably do some shit. But he was really like,
he gonna get it ready. Wake up from the dead and be like, nah, I'm on it now.
It's on. Nigga, he tearing up everything, shutting everything down. Probably just something to show that he was with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I really felt like you didn't think I was about it.
He like taking notes in his head right now. Like,
I got a couple projects coming up, man. Promiscuous. It's a film by DeMarcus Bailey. He's actually out here in Dallas, so I'll be doing that here pretty soon. I got another TV series actually scheduled. We're gonna start filming in LA in February. It's called Uphill. I play an athlete. It's a sports film, so I'm excited about that. Uphill. We're going to LA February. Be out there for a few weeks shooting that. Slated for BT. Hopefully everything goes accordingly, and it makes it on there. You know how that goes. Always things that happen, but we hope it goes through. Outside of that, man, y'all can follow me, ARDean1911 for all the Kappas, all the Noops. J5 coming up, man. ARDean1911. Follow your boy, man, Andre Dean. And shout out to y'all, man. This is so dope, man. What y'all doing? Y'all platform is live. It's lit. When he told me what the platform was, I made the trip from the H just to be a part of
love,
it. Man.
because, hey,
I appreciate that. Appreciate the love, man, for real, though.
Again, on that note, thank y'all for y'all schedule, because this was actually supposed to happen at a different time, and we had to switch it up.
I told him.
Y'all.
I told him too.
Thank y'all
I
for,
told him,
for being able to still be here. Like, damn near everybody. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate it for real. Officer Janet movie.
Make it good.
I feel like Janet was real shady in the movie. She's gonna lose her job, and I feel like everybody's gonna try to seek revenge against her because J. Cash stopped fucking with Janet at one part of the movie, and Janet, I think Janet should be fully lesbian.
Oh, so it's a love story. Make a love story. Like, you lost my job, but we on hard times.
She's still gonna have her man, but she gonna turn into a little toughie because she gonna have to be tough. She gonna have people coming after her, trying to come at her. You got King coming after her. He want revenge on everybody, and Janet's gonna be like, "Fuck it. I don't trust you. You don't trust me. We not gonna trust each other. So it's gonna be some super revenge type shit. Janet's gonna be not trusted.
I love it. I love it.
That's how I feel. And what I'm doing after this, I'm currently enrolled in Prairie View. I'm planning on moving to Houston. I'm studying video production, theater, and screenwriting. Yeah, and so I got a year and a half left, and I'm just going back to the drawing board. Taking a break from auditions and stuff like that. So when I come back on the scene, I can be a thespian and not a lesbian.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was hard. That was hard.
You know, I want to be a thespian too. But y'all can follow me at Akira Michelle on all social media platforms, just two. Facebook and Instagram. I'm not really good on social media. Y'all forgive me. My page is very family oriented, but you know, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. I'm gonna be behind the scenes, and of course, I'm gonna get back in front of that camera. But I just want to be right when I get in front of that camera. My second movie, I'm gonna be like Viola Davis. That's my goal.
Big fat
Woman King.
Yeah, why not?
For your small role, let's just say it expands.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it live. I'm not gonna say mine because that's gonna actually be. Yeah, so I can't. I ain't gonna expose mine.
We'll see.
But let me tell you something. It's gonna be dope. I got a lot of plans. I got a lot of plans for a lot of the characters. I will share this, that my vision is to do a series. You know what I mean?
And he spoiled it. That's how much you know.
He
wasn't supposed to tell you.
The Best Man Final Chapters and making, rather than doing a new movie,
right?
That
he wasn't supposed to tell you.
This is even more of character driven and understanding character. So when you play the characters, series is always the best way to go. He put me on that. He said, "Hey, movie is cool.
Yeah,
series. You can do 7 seasons.
Yes, yeah. Really flesh out so many backstories.
Yeah. But you know, because what movies traditionally, see, y'all gonna have a whole conversation.
That's what I'm saying. The reason I said my spinoff was to go back because I got killed. So I'm thinking Godfather when they did the third one. They
but the
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the only.
Or did he get killed?
Oh, the way.
Did he?
Oh, hold on. You never know. Hey, you never know though.
My twin brother lives on.
She did. Pat did.
Nah, we ain't gonna. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. We not gonna do that.
I'm on y'all ass, nigga.
Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Come back as an avatar. Nigga come back on Pandora and be like, nigga, I'm
Nah.
time to get to it.
You know,
It's crazy that he asked. It's crazy that you asked the spinoff shit because you know 3 was real big on him about having. But he was so mad.
Like
He was acting so bad. He was like, "Bro, this can't be my only movie, bro." He was like, "You gotta give me a back." He was on E ass.
No, from what he saw, he probably said, "Now we're gonna do some more work."
Yeah,
yeah.
nah, fact.
Looking at what I'm seeing, and we gonna definitely work with you.
No, for sure. But you know what? Like, I'm a writer, so I want to do backstories. I want to do the rise and fall of Big Lou. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to do the relationship between Janet and Simon and their backstory. How in junior high school they met and she was older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yet and still they had a love interest, and then he goes to jail and she keeps in touch. Like, I got some dope
full ass series.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a when he say he's a writer. Like when we on the set, he got these flip flops on and these basketball shorts and this V-neck shirt. And if the scene ain't right, hold on. He take them 2 people off in the corner. Do what I want you to do. I'll do that. He did it like how many times you did? He did that so many times. But it's perfection. He wanted to do that. But you knew he was funny, and he come back and he just stand off in the corner, and that was E. I mean, he was the same. I mean, he be the one that stand the land, him and Les, and I'm sitting there looking at him and E, him and Les, and I'm like, these 2, they really some diamonds, because they really taking this to the next level. And he really was stop. When he say he a writer's writer, he's sitting there. Oh man, I don't come here. That ain't what I do.
I'm gonna just say, no, listen, J. Cash, you can't say that because if you say that, it's not gonna make sense down on page 76.
Yeah, like, listen. What? Scenes later, you know you gotta what? Nah, for real, you gotta be on it like that.
What he telling me one line?
Hey, you know people will pick your shit apart like you pick shit
apart. Oh yeah,
he told me that too.
No, wait, that didn't make sense.
They'll go back and do it.
Continuation errors. The door was open last time.
Yep.
You gotta be on all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's crazy,
man. And you know what? Shout out to Les. Shout out to Jamal. Shout out to Gabrielle. I don't want to leave nobody out.
Okay.
Shout out to Raven. It's a lot of the
makeup who did makeup, like specialized makeup.
No, a lot of them had to do their own makeup.
Okay.
Yeah. But see, we didn't have a lot of women on set, and as far as the guys was concerned, the lighting was so good that a lot of times we didn't have to really compensate. We didn't really have to compensate with a lot of makeup and all that. So it all worked out, man. But shout out to everybody that was involved. D. Will, I actually got something coming up with him. You know what I mean? Sure. And I don't want to speak my hand, but he got something dope. Shout out to April, who's right here with us.
Yeah, shout out April calling the building. One of the best.
Yeah, she did a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
A lot of stuff.
And I don't want to forget nobody, but man, it just took a conglomerate of a lot of people to really make this what it is. You know what I mean? And so I'm very appreciative from everybody. But we got backstories coming. I got a lot of work coming. I got a lot of directing to do. As far as other films, I am writing. So, man, it's just more film. I'm determined to make Triple D a film hub. You know what I mean? And shout out to the other directors and the other writers and filmmakers that's doing their thing. That's been doing their thing for a while. Yeah, it's gonna be our time, for real. It's gonna be our time. And for those who want to hit me on social media, it's Director Mr. E, Director _ Mr. MISTA_E.
2 underscore.
Yeah, it's just 1 underscore.
Oh, 1 underscore.
There you go. Now, man, let's do it like this, man. I want to, sit and not only congratulate y'all once again, clap it up for y'all, but also for the fans that helped even push this movie to #1 on Tubi, man.
Hey, shout out to all the fans.
Got the cast of the Triple D Revenge movie, man. One of the hardest movies out the city, man. With some of the most influential influences in the city that's doing. Real acting OG. Shout out Carter. I swear everybody got an album coming out, and go cop the music because the music is real. And if y'all don't, man, definitely, man. Just stay tuned with what they're doing next, man. Again, the cast of the Triple D movie, man. Congratulations, y'all are some real life street stars, man. We salute it for real, man.
Shout out Reallyfe street stars, nigga. Mo3. Hey.